This is Lance with White Owl Rising, and I'm just doing my daily thing I'm doing now. Like, I think this is episode 2 of Awaken with Wisdom. So in the mornings on the White Owl Rising Facebook page, I write a morning daily devotional called Awaken with Wisdom, and I do artwork that goes with it. Here is the artwork for today. If you can see that. That is the artwork for today's. And I just enjoy doing this. I hope somebody gets something out of it. It's just my thoughts and my walk with God and therapy and in recovery for drugs and alcohol. And yeah, I hope somebody gets something out of it. I know some people do because people tell me they do sometimes. Someone told me today they did. Actually, Raphael, what's up, buddy? If you're there, love you. But yeah, the bigger picture is I'm trying to start. So on the White Owl Facebook page, I'm going to be putting resources for all the rehabs and sober living homes that I can find in the Bay Area, and all the AA groups in the Houston area, and eventually I'll have, spread that out to Houston for the recovery centers and the sober living homes. And I'm just trying to put all the resources that somebody would need when they get out of rehab on one platform, on one website, so that you don't have to search all over the place. I feel like there's a gap between, even going into treatment, but that's pretty much taken care of. But when you get out of treatment, there's a gap between that and success. And a lot of it is the fact that there's not one place that has all this information. So I'm trying to gather all that information, for one thing. And then two, is just people struggle with how to have fun in recovery and how to follow their dreams and their goals. And I'm trying to create a platform that will create spaces and time for that to be possible. And there'll be more at some point. It'll make more sense at some point. But if you go to the White Owl Facebook community group, you'll find that's where I'm posting these YouTube videos. Every day in the afternoon, I do the Awaken with Wisdom. I read. On the other side, I have the words. I read the devotional that I wrote for the morning time in the afternoon. And then I just make up a song that hopefully has to do with the devotional. And then at nighttime, I'm starting to do something I'm calling Night Owl Sessions. And that is where I record a song that either I wrote or somebody else's song that I've learned that they wrote. And maybe just talk a little bit too there. And pretty soon, next month, a month from today, me and Shane are going to be doing a podcast. At first, it'll just be us two, and then we will start bringing more people in to tell their stories and to talk about all kinds of different things. Talk about their businesses, talk about their bands, talk about recovery, talk about therapy, talk about God, talk about whatever, all kinds of things. It's going to be called the Thirsty Owl Podcast. And it's called Thirsty Owl Podcast because, for one, we're seeking knowledge and wisdom out of people's stories and just discussions and conversation. Two, the Thirsty Owl, there's a little character of him. I'll print a picture of him so you can see him pretty soon. But if you go to Thirsty Owl Podcast, there's actually a Facebook page. There's not a whole lot on there, but there's some. But that guy, he's an owl, and he's supposed to be wise. And his parents are like, "You're an owl, you're supposed to be wise." And he's like, "I am wise." But he keeps drinking, and he's like something blocking him from being wise, and he can't figure out what it is. And eventually he figures out, oh, it's because he drinks alcohol every day. And that's why he's the Thirsty Owl. Both reasons. I forget what that's called, a double something. Somebody told me what that's called today, and I already forgot. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and read this in a second here. The Awaken with Wisdom devotional I wrote for today. And if you want to get involved in any way, or you know somebody that needs help, please don't hesitate to reach out or go to the Facebook page, White Owl Rising Facebook page, or the White Owl Rising community group if you want to The group is for music and poetry and art and ideas and thoughts. And if y'all want to help us build this in any way, or you have an idea of some way to make it better, or if you just want a community to talk to, you can go there. I'm hoping it'll all grow into something cool that can help people and make some money too. Maybe we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and read this. Actually, before I do though, I hope everybody's doing good out there. I'm doing pretty good. I'm still in rehab technically. I'm in IOP. They extended it for a couple of weeks while I figure out my work life, my work schedule, my money situation. And they found out my mom was in having hospice care, come to our house now, and they just thought it would be good for me to have more time. And I do appreciate that, because I am sad. I'm doing okay. I'm putting one foot in front of the other and doing everything. I'm actually doing more than I've ever done in life, and I'm not letting it hold me back. But I am sad at times. Like, I'm crying sometimes, and I'll miss my mom when she goes. But she might have a couple of years left in her. Who knows? She's pretty stubborn, so in a good way. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and read this. So this is Awaken with Wisdom, episode 2, I believe, for this for this YouTube, I don't know what you call this series, and it's titled Hidden Wisdom Guiding Imperfect People Toward Life. Sometimes we forget how much power lives within us. Every moment our hearts beat, our lungs breathe, and life moves through us without asking permission. Within each of us lives the power to create or destroy, to love or to hate, to isolate or to connect, to repeat old patterns or to break them. Even our thoughts carry power. Life often feels like a pendulum swinging between opposites: fear and faith, truth and deception, pain and healing, selfishness and service. Many of us inherit wounds we never chose. Trauma, addiction, broken families, shame, fear. But healing begins when silence is broken. None of us are perfect. Yet somehow, in all our imperfections, we are still capable of choosing another path. A path of truth, a path of love, a path of purpose. Perfectly imperfect people learning to walk each other home. Wake up, choose love, rise together. And then I'm going by, it sounds kind of silly, but Lance Who for the owl theme, but it's WHO ? Lance Who, because we always question who we are when we come into recovery. Identity crisis seems to always happen to everyone. At least if you're doing the work, that's kind of what happens while you're finding yourself. And it is White Owl Rising, and our slogan is helping people rise together. So that is today's devotional. And so now I'm going to attempt to make up music and words kind of on the spot. I'm going to try using the words from this today. See how that goes. Anyway, here we go. Something like that. Let's see. Hidden wisdom us lives the power to create or to destroy, to love or to hate, isolate or connect, repeat all patterns or break them. Even our thoughts carry power. Even our thoughts hold me again. Fear or faith, truth or deception, pain and healing, selfishness. Many of us inherit wounds we never chose or began. The trauma, addiction, broken family, shame and fear. But healing begins when the silence is broken. None of us are perfect, yet somehow in all the perfection we are capable of choosing another way, a path of truth, of love and purpose to begin. Perfectly imperfect people learning to walk each other home. Wake up, choose love, rise together on your way home. Fear and faith, truth and deception, and the pain, selfishness I feel within. I cannot pretend. I hope you find a way. I hope you find a way to turn this around. And Lord, and spread my wings to fly. Through grace and mercy I have tried. And love, it's all the same. Just choose a way so you can stay in your grace and goodness. Hold on tight because the ride takes all night. Awaken with wisdom hidden inside of the light. don't know if that was any good or sucked or what. Probably it kind of sucked actually, but that's the whole point. The whole point I'm doing this is just to show that you don't need to have anything perfect. You don't need to have it all planned out. All you need to do is put a little work and just a little bit of time. I did this morning. This was not planned out. Just give it a shot. Try whatever it is you think you're good at, whatever your goals are. Just take little baby steps towards them, man. Like if you're in recovery for drugs and alcohol, or if you're just struggling, just one little baby step in front of the other. Before you know it, you'll look back and be like, wow, I don't remember what I did, but it sure is great. Choose to live today. Bye. Have a good day.